Of course Barney would be the one to corrupt an Ampharos. Oh no, that's right. We get thrown right into the boss fight, don't we? God, that battle is so traumatic. I forgot what voice I gave Snattle. It's a shame. It's a pretty decent voice. I have no mercy for anyone in the way. Even a child like you. You answer to me. Now, can I go heal first, possibly? Save at least, because not gonna lie. Oh, that's right. I knew there was something from Modern Gens that they implemented into this mod. They got the Alolan forms in the mix. Cool. Just the thing I wanted to get the trace. Gale Wings. I swear, if you have a... That Porygon 2 better not have a flying type move. Otherwise, I'll go nuts. So, Fire goes, so Body Slam be pointless. It's full health, a Bulldoze isn't gonna be that big of a deal. And I could use any of the buff I can get in my favor. That's right, we have pretty much a next to guaranteed priority air slash on our side. Let's implement it, shall we? Great. The game's gonna make us wait to see if the flinch actually worked. That's fine. We're getting speed drops. Oh, that did dilly squat. I could totally whittle it down this way. And flinches. Fantastic, fantastic. Not too terrible, because... I'm pretty sure it's that Bone Club. Bone Club is a ground type move. The only other thing I could have said was Shadow Bone. And I mean like the Gen 7 Shadow Bone that's not a Shadow move. And that's a Ghost type. Tail Swift should have been immune to both of those things. Was that just a little Shadow move the whole time and I just wasn't paying attention? Either way, I do not like anything of that exchange. In the slightest. I mean... Hey, at least this makes a perfectly ample opportunity to get Content Generator out here, get a discharge, pray for the paralyzation on the right thing, because we apparently need to resort to that if we want anything we want in life. Well, literally only the Marowak is getting targeted. Surely now I'll get paralyzed. I'm just going off my Alola's... Okay, yeah, I saw Shadow Club. It's not Shadow Bone. Therefore, it just looks exactly like Shadow Bone. The move that's not a Shadow move. You know, I kind of see why the whole... What can be hard about bringing the Shadow Pokemon mechanic into Modern Gen when you got all these Shadow moves that exist nowadays that aren't actually Shadow, and... Happy Thoughts, Happy Thoughts, Happy Thoughts, Happy Thoughts. Thinking about the demise about your favorite series is not Happy Thoughts. Technically vulnerable to a Bulldoze, but also vulnerable to a Discharge, and that feels like a better use of my time. God, I kind of find myself really craving a move that a better ground move in general would help. But even just a single target ground move would be kind of nice. That is getting it close, and all of that, and still no paralyzation. At least it's not Coliseum, where all the Shadow moves can do recoil damage. At least I got that going for me. Also, why did you say contact damage? You trace Gale Wings. It shouldn't have rough skin or anything like that. Wait, no, it doesn't have a life orb, so it can't be that. Oh. You know, I was starting to get pretty confident saying that this wasn't going so bad. Kind of have my doubts. What was the other Pokemon out on the field? I forgot about it already. Let's go with Swimmer Speed, I guess. Surely, this is not the worst possible Pokemon to bring in on these things. Yeah, it's just Porygon 2, no wonder I couldn't think of anything. Well, this is guaranteed to hit. And some of these moves can miss. So, I'm not going to take any chances. I am just going to go for that. I was tempted to Protect, but this way I can take my Protect for the next round when there's actually Pokemon that will probably hurt me. Like the Marowak that I didn't catch. It's fine. It doesn't... Even if it's weak, vulnerable, and perfectly ready, perfect range to get knocked out by the Shadow Club, excuse me, doesn't mean that it's gonna go for the Donphan. Case in point. Wow. Bless this AI. Oh! This is the thing, this is one of the few things I've actually seen before. This Pokemon in particular, I knew exists. I knew Alola Ninetales was in the game. I saw, like, I've only seen, like, I accidentally stumbled upon, like, a couple clips of this mod on streams and all that. And that is one of them. Also, I'm kind of scared. We're not even halfway through the team, and he's already bringing out a second Shadow Pokemon. If his entire team is Shadow Pokemon, minus one Pokemon just to be a curveball, then I am gravely concerned. I was also gravely concerned about the fact that it was basically in red health and did not get captured by a Great Ball. When a Venusaur got in the Great Ball just fine. Still, okay, Protect's probably the best play. We surely don't want to take out the Donphan now, and that'll buy me one. Oh. I mean, unless I go real crazy on. Oh no! I forgot about that. Got a fun one. I wish I would have thought about bringing you out like literally 10 turns ago. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm scared. If I don't catch this Marowak now, I am screwed. Which is a bold statement considering I don't even remember if you get to keep any Pokemon you snag if you lose the battle, but still. I guess I gotta use an Ultra Ball. It's either that, or completely miss out on the Marowak. Come on, come on, come on. A 1, a 2. God. There's not much I could do. If that wasn't gonna catch it, then nothing would. And even if I went for Spore on the Marowak, it was still gonna get knocked out by the hail. Besides, I think I got bigger things to worry about than catching the Shadow Pokemon at this point. Much bigger fish to fry. Well, adios, Marowak. And this is kind of awkward. I only have two Pokemon. I basically have only one Pokemon left, and he has over half his team still. Of course, that was not Shadow. Well, no point in hoarding items. Well, maybe a little hoarding. But it's like if... I mean, in hindsight, it's a Birloom. I'm not sure why I bothered to heal. Maybe a slight hope that Melclaw would do way more than it should and knock it out. I mean, it did do more than I was expecting it to, so there's that. Is it even worth trying to revive anyone? Please, not now. Not a while. Not a while, friend. You really have to resort to this. Well, I mean, since we know Palatine's gonna play that dirty, I might as well take it out while I can, and I'm very tempted to just try to... I forgot that was a move that even existed. Cool. Maybe I should have gone with my plan to just throw an Ultra Ball and pray. Maybe see if I would have gotten it in general. I mean, hey, at least I got another chance to catch the Shadow Marowak. Yeah, there's a few ways to get handle this, and I'm kind of conflicted of which way to go. What's your ability? Yeah, it's Guts, so... It's toxic, but the temptation is there. You know what, he'll probably lead out with Shadow Pokemon that I don't want to just Earthquake away anyways. It'll be kind of awkward trying to get Talonswift out here when he's still under level with everything else. Yeah, you know what, that's... Just to consider, if this doesn't work out, I have a plan B of having these two as my lead instead. Let's just see how this goes first. And because everything went wrong yesterday, just have to make sure. You're so pretentious. I told you not to disturb me. Jeez, like... I think this is like the third time I try to figure out a voice for him, because I feel like I've forgotten his voice every single time. Alright. We can have chill conversation times another day. It's game time. I gotta make sure I'm going into this fight with everything I can think of. Yeah, leaning off the Marowak. You know, Fire Ghost is really gonna be a problem, so let's try out our new move. And we're finally actually getting this out of Tailwind. At least I hope it will do. You know, I was thinking about putting the Wise Lens. I was thinking about putting the lens on Piloswine just so we could actually hit with it. But I had doubt, so it'd probably be immune to Hyper Voice. You know, let's focus on trying to catch it now, because when the Ninetales comes in here, that's a problem in of itself. Sorry, Talonswift. Just do what you can, my friend. This might actually be great, because we might get a flinch. And that would make things a little bit easier. Okay. Just watching the animation. Perfect! Oh my god, it feels so good to actually be able to freeze things on will. It's been so long. Like, freezing's always been a secondary effect, so I don't even know how it works. Like, one of the thoughts in the back of my mind is, would I be able to freeze... What? Well, that was certainly a change of events. Thank you, Talon Swift. I just realized the dumb of going for Flunge when I was just gonna freeze it, but it's a good thing I did. The sucky part is, now we can't Earthquake things. Okay, did just I'm trying to figure out if that's a mechanic thing, a modded thing, or I just got unlucky. It could be any of the three. Also, I could do that actually as a shadow move, not a fighting type move. So I could do that to the Marowak and just not worry about it for right now. I should take care of it before the Ninetales comes out here. But at the same time... Oh, did I really just go for... Did I really just do what I think I did? Well, we're rolling with it now. And hey, at least stayed frozen this time. This is dumb, but again, we'll roll with it. Oh god, and that whole time we had Tailwind on our side. Yeah, literally my only other option is a move that's pretty much gut reliant. But I guess it's easily strong. We'll go for it now because I don't want to just throw Pokemon around and just go for it later. I guess we're going to jump ahead in the strats and try to set up Toxic while we can. I also remember that, unlike in a competitive scene, I can just use items, so it won't work forever because Toxic gets stronger. But I could get some use out of the whole Guts, not Facade combo. It's good because I'll probably need it. Really, I have Burn Heals, but I don't have a Freeze equivalent? That's fine. This is what we have Full Heals for. That being said, I can't Toxic you this turn, but I could just Toxic mini you. And this probably isn't like a it's probably a case. It's not probably isn't exactly like actual Toxic, where if you're a poison type it works guaranteed 100% of the time. I bet this poison move actually misses. Because why wouldn't it? Oof, oof, oh, so much for my combo. Oh. Fun. I mean, they're both not Shadow Pokemon. I guess this is a good time as any to try out Shadow Terrain. It's probably the time to use items, but also, can I even work with this team, or should I just reset? Alright, let's get the Shadow Terrain out here first and foremost, because we are struggling way too much for his first two Pokemon. Jeez. And freaking Harmion I can't catch a break. Oh no, I've been status. I can't go for the combination of poisoning myself anymore. Whatever shall I do? I think I'll find a way to manage. God dang it, 90% accuracy. One day, we will actually attack, and it shall be glorious. Well, that was awfully scary. Well, if nothing else, we're slowly whittling the pillow slime. And that's right, modern gen. This actually heals 60 instead of 50. That's fine, it works in my favor. This time? This time. Yeah, you better not survive that. Okay, I'm confused. Why am I taking recoil damage? Maybe it has a Rocky helmet or something. But it's like, it traces it shouldn't be getting the ability of rough skin, but it always acts like it's rough skin. Okay. A little conflicted, better or worse, if it's good that we're actually here. I think my pillow slime's knocked out, so unless I waste a lot of turns reviving, I can't. Oh, you're still here. Maybe we can see if we can try to freeze an ice type. Either way, I'm tempted to just throw you out of here, because I want to sweep through these non-shadow Pokemon. Well, I actually have the ability to do so. Could take out the Pillow Slime, but then all that time spent doing poison will go down in vain. You know what? Screw it, it's resisted. I think this is the one time I don't feel guilty about just spamming items, because as far as I'm concerned, it's part of the strategy. Oh, that did a lot for not very effective damage. It's essentially Guts Facade, but still. And stab, like, shoot. Do shadow moves, like, work that way? Like, do shadow moves count as stab? I never bothered to actually look into that. Alright, if I can survive one more turn with Pillow Slime out here, then it will just take care of itself. But don't know what else I can really do with Harmion's turn to really make the most out of it. Imagine if I Shadow Max, healed it off, and then just proceeded to sweep the entire rest of his team. I should at least throw a Pokeball at one of these guys. But oh my god. My problem is, like, if I go for this, I'm worried about Burn finishing me off. If I go for Shadow Throw, and it would be enough. Better safe than sorry. I think it's like 60 damage or something. This shouldn't be too much to take it out. And if we get lucky enough to actually catch it, then it's fine. We can just knock out the Pillow Slime before it attacks us, hopefully. So, of course, that time it catches first ball, when last time I couldn't even catch it in an Ultra Ball. No, I think I was going to catch it in an Ultra Ball, but I got knocked out before I could do so. That was what happened. So, poison's kind of in vain, because they'll just take it out this turn anyways, but it's fine. We cleared out the field. He's swapping out. So I can have Pillow Slime in here just in time to freeze them again. I'm not really too worried about any sort of status conditions anymore. Oh, Shadow Terrain ran out and I didn't even realize. Great. Well, there's the Marowak again. Okay, he has one more Pokemon in the back. So let's capitalize on this while we can. God, okay, now it's starting to feel a little cheap. But dang it, I have the items. I might... Ugh. Well, it's not cheap if they keep breaking out of it so quickly. Or, like, if I keep missing, then how cheap is it really? Especially when that can happen! Oh god, oh god. I'm actually... I actually have to worry about losing again. And the hail is back. Forgot about the hail. what are your moves? Nothing that I'm really too excited to use against the Marowak there. I didn't even realize Shadow Terrain ran out. You know what? Let's refresh that. That... It kind of sucks that my only attacking move is... the Earthquake now. You know what? While I break into... Since I'm using item anyways, let's just go all out and get the revive out here. Any self-imposed code of not using an item has been broken a long time ago for this fight. And again, it's just my battle style. Like I like to try to see how far I can get before using items, and then eventually just cave in and use them if I end up needing them. That's at least how I like to play non-challenge mode games in general. Like, as a general rule, typically I like to try a fight without items at first, and if I find myself in a situation where I end up needing them, then I just turn off that switch and go all out with the item using. It kind of just helps me like find a balance of... It's kind of like my way of finding a difficulty balance in a vanilla experience. Anyways, I could go on the story time and all that, but we could also try to actually win this fight. That defense lowering could really get to be a pain if it happens too often, so keeping it frozen is nice, and it kind of sucks that this is definitely taking from modern gens, because he's defaulting way faster than I've ever seen a Pokemon default in a Pokemon game. So much for the concern of items, like, making this too easy. Again, that no item clause thing is more of an example, just more of a habit I've taken from vanilla games, and an experience like this that's tailored for it. I don't have to worry about being too cheap about that. Alright. I guess I'll Shadow Bolt views. Oh yeah, and that's the problem, like... How many Pokemon I have left anyway? Oh. It's just Talon Swift. What do I want to do? Actually, with Shadow Terrain out here, maybe I could work that to my advantage to make whittling down the Marowak easier. I still don't think, like... I still think that Waterfall would be overkill, but let's start... But also Play Rough does diddly squat, so I'm just kind of lost of what to do as a whole. Cool. Now we gotta worry about that. If we can at least get rid of the Slow King, that would be a start. Like, I should be whittling down the Marowak, but I just don't get an idea of what to do about that for now. Maybe I'll just throw a Pokeball this turn while it's frozen, to try at least make some good use out of the status while I can. Could I survive a Waterfall from this high of health? I am under level. Let's focus on getting rid of the Slow King first. You know, just for the funnies, it could be, if I don't do this, and if this works, then all the time spent whittling down and trying to catch it, it worked, didn't it? The funny Pokeball worked. I mean, that's exactly what I mean. All that time I was worrying about weakening it so I could catch it easier, and it just got in the first Pokeball. Remember when this Marowak was paralyzed, and an Ultra Ball didn't work on it? I do. Good times. Okay, so... I think this means that he's just down to one Pokemon. Do have Tail Swift in the bag, but I don't think he's gonna do too much. Actually, yeah. I would say he's not gonna do too much good, but if we do find ourselves in a situation that we need it, I almost completely forgot that Tail Swift has basically priority in everything, so as long as we get the red health before that happens, we win. I just go for extreme speed, and everyone lives happily ever after. Oh, hello, Freeze Dry. Funny seeing you here. Okay, I think we got this. Shadow Bolt, Body Slam just to ensure I don't miss. We got it, baby! Nice. Oh, I think that deserves some hydration if anything ever does. It's a good thing I read the text before the water hit my mouth. I'm just gonna say that. All this talk about Belly Drum Assassin, I don't know. I don't really think I need Belly Drum. I got huge power now. Of course, like if I could make the strat work, it'd be crazy. I could do some crazy stuff with this. If this was like the new Pokemon games, and I could just throw. If I could just throw Belly Drum in now and then replace it with one of the moves that one of my forgotten moves later on without paying Pokécube points or anything, I go for it. But because that particular feature isn't in this mod, I'm not gonna bother. If I really want to play around with Belly Drum later, I do have the means to go get it. I just don't want to waste my... Oh, that's right, TMs are reusable. I'd rather play around with Belly Drum later. I'm pretty happy with the move pool Swimmer B has already. Let's see if I can remember the Snattle voice. At least one of them. How? Definitely not it. No. How is this possible? I've never seen a child so strong, but no matter. Surely I bought Gordon enough time. His precious recovery operation must be finished by now. Today we will leave quietly, but don't you forget us. Don't you forget about me. Don't. Excuse me. The name's Mary. We were gathering news in panic when Cypher caught us and brought us here. There's a silver lining. We managed to capture heroics on tape. Awesome! We're gonna be TV celebrities! Wait, we're already on TV for Pokécube, for Pokespot stuff. We're gonna be double celebrities! Oh yeah, that Sparkly thing. Now I forget if this is a plot relevant thing or a battle scene. Just in case you didn't see it in the background, there is something on the floor. I mean, the white does kind of blend into it. I can't blame them for just wanting you to make sure. But it still feels kind of funny how much they hammer it in. Oh my god, there's an item there that whole time. I almost didn't see that. TM41. Imagine going through the entire game without that. I don't care what it is. I just shudder at the thought of thinking that it could be a good move, and yet I almost forgot about it. Let's do a quick circle around, just in case there's more like that. Would have really sucked if I never knew that existed. And another TM. God, I'm not even gonna remember what TMs we picked up. Let's see what we got TM wise. 13 was one. Trick Room. I don't think I'm ever gonna use it, but if there's a story mode in a game to use it, it would be this. Oh shoot, I forgot what the other one was already. Toxic maybe? That looks new. Well, like new for my inventory. The fact that we just got Toxic now is kind of interesting. Don't think we have any poison types in our team to really capitalize on it, at least in the current mainstay, but the fact we have is something I'm gonna definitely keep in the back of my mind. Anyways, that may have just been one extra attempt, but I definitely think that's been long enough to be its own video. I just want to make sure that if there's any like little tiny loose ends to wrap up before going apart. If there is, I suppose we can just go over it next time. So, next time on Pokémon XG, we're gonna heal up here, and we're gonna figure out what to do next. Cause, I guess... Oh, there's still no Poké Center? Oh! I remember what we gotta do now. I'm just confused because there's already people here. I didn't realize... there's like 2 people that for some reason they didn't abduct, and that was enough people to convince me that everyone came back. Oh god, I'm stupid and horrible. Jeez, I just put that Nuzlocke in the purification chamber and it's already good to go. I mean, yeah, I know I got like max... I got the max thing going on with the tempo and flow and all that. That still felt stupidly fast. I felt we barely did any walking. It was mostly just battling. Alright. Let's go rescue everyone, I guess. Right. The elevator key doesn't go in the elevator. No, why would it do that? It goes in this chair with the... It goes in this chair and definitely not in the computer that you can't reach from here. Whatever, what's good is good. Let's go tell everyone that they're free to go now. I am the pan. Like, there's only so many elaborate guy voices I could do. I am the mayor of Trust. Who are you? How did you get here? Oh my! So you sent that scoundrel Snattle packing. That is quite amazing. Does that mean we can finally leave this miserable place? Come on, it's not that bad. It's the place where everyone trains. Like, you're really making the gym trainers really feel bad for training down here. I get what he's going for, though. I see, so we were close to having Cypher replace all our citizens with their members. Oh, what a heinous plot. But it was stopped, and we all owe it to you. On behalf of the whole city, I sincerely thank you. In fact, I can't thank you enough right now. If you could please visit me at my home later. Oh, I just noticed that he's not nearly as bulky and had glasses. That I hate to say it, but that would have influenced the voice I gave to him. I like to keep in touch. May I have your PDA number? Just in case anything comes up? Sure. I think Fanatic was targeted because they wanted to squash rumors that were spreading in town. People in the city have seen shady characters coming and going in the desert. People were talking about it. According to what people say, there's something in the desert around here. You should ask around the town. Go around town asking people in the city for details. I think this makes a perfect ending point, if any. The town is safe. Well, I guess we got a few more thank yous to actually talk about. Let's go ahead and visit a gate with my grandmother. But then those people came and locked us up. I'm gonna run a daycare just like my grandma when I grow up. Thank you. If you visit a gate, please come to the daycare. So there's obvious plot relevant things that we can progress, but there is also a lot of non-plot related. There's a lot of side things I want to do, and I think this is a good time and setting to do it. So Next part, we'll go around town, asking people what's up. And hopefully we can get the mirror radar to re-trigger in that time frame. And finally get into how Mirror B fits into the whole equation of this game. Until then though, take care. I miss you, cast form dude. Nice to see you running around doing your good old shenanigans once again. Especially with just how amazing cast form is. Hello there. It feels just super to be running in the open like this again. I'm kidding, an upstanding citizen who likes to jog around the mouth fountain. Pleased to meet you. oh my god. Oh. I've never seen him run in a direction besides the circle. I didn't even know it was possible to screw up the running AI. I don't care. I don't care if I was supposed to be ending the video. This is my new mission in life now. Oh, by the way, Pinsir's ready to be purified too. Like the fact that he ran around, the fact that he didn't just get stopped in place and ran around the little circle. I gotta see if that's possible again. Is it just my imagination, or does the AI for the Running Man in general just feel better than it did in the old games? Just something feels different. Because I spent an unhealthy amount of time running around with the man on the fountain in my youth. And something just doesn't feel right. Well, it's more than right, it's just like super right. Okay, I guess I gotta stop eventually. At least stop the recording session.